We're back. Holy shit. That went a lot. That 1 minute countdown went a lot quicker than I thought it was.
I see that.
Well, it's episode 22. So let's get it started. I mean, I think we always know how we're gonna start this off with. I mean, it's pretty known at this point.
It's the ritual at this point.
And kaboom!
You know how we do it. Giannis or LeBron, West or East.
I can't go with Braun now. I can't go with Braun this
You're gonna
time.
start with Giannis. It'd be crazy if one day we get our first try.
Oh,
Oh, East is
Division.
Central. Ooh,
DeRozan.
that's a good shout.
Oh,
Younger than 33, older than 27.
he's smaller than 6'6".
Smaller than 6'6". So we're thinking guard.
Guard slash forward.
I want to say guard, just because it didn't give us a light for forward. And he's gonna be smaller than 6'6".
What do you think about Rubio?
That's a shout.
But like, he's not really like a.
Remember, this is random. It could be a scrub player, it could be a bench former, it could be anything.
Okay, I guess people. Let's see what's going on with Rubio. Rubio now these days. He's a guard.
It's not in Cleveland, not in Milwaukee, not in Chicago.
I'm
So
guessing he's probably 6'3" then.
Pacers or Detroit.
Pistons.
Yeah. Or are we
Who's
forgetting a
old?
team?
Who's old on the Pacers? That's the real question.
It's a guard.
I don't know many old guards anymore.
On either team, yeah.
Um, dude, I honestly have no clue.
Are you forgetting a team in the Central?
No, no. I think we should just go with a Pacers or Detroit player at this point and just see who.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who you
Go
thinking?
go Halliburton. It's not gonna be Halliburton, but go Hallie. And that way we know it's a Pacers or a Pistons player.
Huh? I've never seen. Oh, so it's probably it's a Pistons player then. It has to be.
I guess?
It has to be. Who's old on the Pistons?
Corey is Corey Joseph still in Detroit? Or no, I think he left.
Is he even still in the league? That's the real question.
I swear I still get his updates in Underdog.
Uh, I mean, it has to be a Pistons player. It has to be.
Right? That's throwing me
Yeah.
off with the Pacers. Don't let
Um,
don't let Zero shoot, man.
yeah.
Pardon, by the way, I'm watching the Heat game, so
Let Dame shoot for the fantasy points.
don't let Dame shoot. Oh, Devin's in the game. God damn it.
um, dude, I honestly don't know because Derrick Rose isn't on the team anymore, so it can't be him.
No, it's definitely not that Rose. This man trash.
Bro, I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna go with Ivy just to be 100% sure.
Oh, so it's Detroit.
Okay. Well, it had
It's a
to be
6'3",
Detroit.
6'3" player.
So he's 6'3". He plays for Detroit. Does the numbers
It's
help
gotta
at
be a
all?
guard.
It is a guard.
I'm trying to think. What guards are in Detroit?
So he's above 13 but lower than 34.
Numbers isn't gonna help us. We don't know numbers like that. All right, Gabe. All right, Gabe. You're gonna shoot that in transition. Okay, Gabe. Keep shooting that.
Dude, I don't know. I'm clueless. I'm normally pretty good at this, but like an old guard on. So he's 31 at least.
What are the? Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if Corey Joseph's. I mean, it could be. No. No. Hold on 1 second, boys. Hold on. We lost Imano. Okay.
Alright. It's Corey Joseph, but is he still in Detroit though?
I mean, that's the only guess I think we have at this point.
I'll feel stupid. I think he's in the Kings now. That's the thing.
No, they got Delhi now.
Wow.
Corey Joseph.
I said Jefferson, but I meant Joseph. Let's go.
That's crazy. That's like crazy good.
That just shows you our basketball knowledge is not that bad. It's just we're not sure of ourselves sometimes.
Hey, I think we can fairly say that we've never lost on one of these before.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, I think it's time to talk about
NFL.
some NFL news right now. And if you don't follow me on Twitter, I don't know if I really want to pull up my tweets at all, but my opinion, Tua, he's not going to win MVP this year because he missed 3 games and because of what Jalen Hurts is doing. But put some damn respect on that boy's name. Come on. I mean, you have to agree. I mean, come on. Like,
I think Tua's balling out of his mind right now. I think he's having a great year. MVP race is let me push it a little bit. He is having a great year statistically for quarterbacks. Obviously, missing 3 games isn't going to help his cause. Or you can make the argument it does more than help because they were losing without Tua. Who knows? Valuable, you know.
so here are just some stats for Tua. He's first in passing rating, 115.9. He's first in QBR at 79.9. He's first in yards per attempt, 9.2.
Noodle arm, by the way.
He's first in EPA per play at .404.
That's
And he's
higher than
6
most
and 0.
MVPs
He's 6-0.
when he
He's
starts and
0
finishes.
3 without him. And here's my case for this. Did Aaron Rodgers not win MVP last year?
Yeah.
Did Aaron Rodgers miss time?
The thing is also how much time they played. I think as the season progresses, if he keeps winning and he keeps playing good, his name will definitely be in the conversation. But right now, we're just too early in the season.
You have Geno Smith in the MVP conversation.
He shouldn't be in the MVP conversation. He's having a great year. He should win Comeback Player of the Year. He's not. He should be in the MVP conversation.
Come on. And for all...
I feel like a better case could be made for Tyreek.
I'll get to Tyreek soon. But for all you Tua haters, all of y'all who disrespected him, and I'm looking at you straight in your fucking eyes when you said trade Tua for Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, terrible half that game. I don't want to. I was hurt. I was an emotional response. Okay, it was an emotional response. It was the heat of the moment.
And now look what this meant. He heard you. He heard
Right.
all of the chatter
He
saying
probably
that,
did.
that Tua is trashed.
I never said Tua was trash. I just said it's time to move on.
Did you see the petition that someone posted on Twitter saying, sign this petition if you think the Dolphins should trade Tua?
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I
But
saw
Dolphins Twitter is trash. Trust me, I'll tell you Dolphins Twitter is trash. Let's go, Gabe.
Let's see if I can find it.
Dolphins
I don't know.
Twitter is like as a Dolphins fan, I genuinely hate Dolphins Twitter. It's so bad. And like I'll get into a war with all of Dolphins Twitter if I have to. You guys are terrible fans.
If Tua didn't miss time, the Dolphins would be
At worst, one loss.
they would be 8-1 or 9-1, or not 8-1 or 9-0. Like, let's just be honest, they're beating the Jets and they're beating the Bengals at least.
No, we win the Vikings game. 1,000% we win the Vikings game. The Viking. Okay, look, I want to point this out right now. The Vikings might be the worst 7-1 team I've ever seen in my life. They're not good at anything in particular. they just had a really easy schedule and they benefited off of it. I promise you, I went to the Vikings game, so I saw them in person.
So
When I tell you right now, if Tua played that game, Tua wins that game because Teddy Bridgewater couldn't move the ball, and we were down 3 at one point in the fourth quarter.
And that's after Skylar Thompson got hurt.
Got
too.
hurt, yes, and he was moving the ball. If it wasn't for the string of like 7 penalties they called in a row, and 2 drop passes by Chase Edmonds in the first quarter, they would be up 14-0. 17-0 at one point.
Soon enough, I'm gonna be a Hard Rock.
I'm telling you right now, the Vikings are not good, but they're winning, and they gotta respect it. But once they hit the playoffs, they're gonna get exposed.
So, this is my other thing I posted. Also, Tyreek needs to be in conversation for Offensive Player of the Year. That man's about to break Megatron's single season receiving yards record this year.
I genuinely hate when quarterbacks win Offensive Player of the Year.
No, MVP belongs to quarterbacks, like how it has been for how many years? Since what, Adrian Peterson in like 08 when he won or some shit like that.
Has it really been that long? Jeez.
It's been a while. I think the last player was Adrian Peterson though. But hold on, I need to, because Megatron's stats were like, I think he had like 1,964 yards that game or that season. That's like the all-time record.
No, AP was spazzing that season. I know because I had him in fantasy that year.
The year he won MVP?
Yeah.
In 08?
I've been playing fantasy football that long, yes.
Yeah, and you're still losing in our league. But I mean, besides the case, number one.
I'm still gonna win that league. I'm still gonna win the league. Don't worry about
No,
it.
you're not.
I'm still gonna win the league. Don't worry about it.
So Tyreek Hill right now is first in receptions, first in yards. So if you look down into it more, Tyreek needs like 800 more yards. And they've played
Half the
9
season.
games,
Yeah.
like half the season. Tyreek's going to break it easily.
I just hope he breaks it before the last week so it counts as opposed to having him break it because of the extra game.
Obviously, he's not having a good touchdowns like receiving a year. Like
That's
30,
what
but-
Waddle's for.
And then he's 15th in averages per catch. But like, come on. Tyreek needs to win offensive player. I don't know who else would win it. Joe Mixon now after he scored 4 touchdowns.
Stephon Diggs is a shout.
I don't think he's got better stats than Tyreek Hill though.
I think he gets more touchdowns.
Yeah, but if Tyreek breaks Megatron's record, you cannot not.
Also, Derrick Henry's probably gonna get a shout too. He's
Again.
starting to wake up. It's Derrick Henry. You know what is capable of doing.
But come on. So you're telling me
I'm not saying these people should win it over Tyreek Hill. I'm just saying these are the names that are probably gonna be in the conversation.
agreed. But like, if we look further into that, especially that Bears game, which I was talking to a Bears fan that I went to high school with, and I'm not even gonna lie to you, Justin Fields, he looked nice.
He's him. He's him.
Like he looked good.
He needs a team around him, but he's him.
So he had, my bad. He had 3 touchdowns with a 95.4 QBR rating. 17 for 28 for only 123 yards, but like he's not really like a deep ball thrower.
That's also that he has no receivers.
Oops. Yeah, I mean he looked good though. I mean I didn't watch the game, but like I saw the highlights and
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm so mad they traded for Claypool because like Justin Fields deserves better. I'm sorry, Claypool is not him. Claypool drops a lot of passes, and he's not football IQ smart.
did you see the NFL Network post like the highlights of like, oh, Chase Claypool's first game as a Bear, and it was him whipping on a catch or whatever.
No, yeah, like Claypool is not a good receiver. He wasn't good in Pittsburgh. He's not gonna be good in Chicago. Like I wish they traded for Calvin Ridley or something. I really do.
But I'm not gonna lie, the Dolphins, they got lucky as hell though. That last play,
I'm not gonna argue it wasn't PI. It was PI. I'm not gonna argue against it. But you could also argue that there was one, for example, when Xavier Howard got called back, his pick got called back. It was not holding either.
I mean, I'm not saying the Bears should have won the game, but like it would have at least went to overtime.
No, I'm not gonna argue against the call being PI or not. It was PI. Simple. There's an angle where it looks like he puts his arms around him, but he doesn't really pull. That could probably be the argument. That's probably what the ref saw that threw the flag.
Mm-hmm.
But no, he had his arms around him. Like, come on.
But like that division is wide open.
The AF bro, especially with Josh Allen potentially being injured, the AFC East is what people thought the AFC West was gonna be.
It's crazy good. I mean,
you know how hard it is for me to digest the fact that the Jets are actually a good team.
who do the Jets play next week?
Let me check the
The Patriots.
Again?
Yeah, it's at Foxborough. Okay, so this is how it's gonna happen. Even if Josh Allen plays or if he doesn't play, they're gonna lose to the Vikings.
Oh, the Jets have a bye week next week. That's what it is.
Oh, but like the Vikings are gonna lose. No. The Bills are gonna lose next week to the Vikings.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Unless Josh Allen doesn't play.
Allen?
No, they're not. With no Josh Allen, then okay, we're talking. With Josh Allen, no, they're not.
But you're talking about Josh Allen with an injured elbow.
My guy, the last play of the game, he threw it 70 yards and it hit Gabe Davis in his chest.
But here, no. You should be happy that I'm saying this. Because we're both Fins fans. The Jets are going to have the bye week. Dolphins are going to win.
I'm not going to be biased and just be like, the Bills suck. No! They're not going to lose to the Vikings. The Vikings are scrubs.
I mean, look at Aaron Rodgers.
He's washed!
The dude's got an injured thumb, and he can barely throw the ball down the field.
Okay. Josh Allen, the last play of the game, he already was injured at this point, threw it and launched it 70 yards, and it hit the receiver in his chest. Sauce Gardner is just a god.
Fins are winning. The Bills are going to lose. Jets have a bye week. The Fins are going to retake the number 1 seed in the AFC East.
I would love that, but we still have a bye week too. That's what sucks.
We'll be fine.
Because
once the Jets come into South Beach, that shit over.
It makes me so mad that we lost to the Jets. Oh, that was such a winnable game up until the 4th. We got a quarterback, man.
No Brees Hall, too. So
no Brees Hall now. Yeah, they lost it. Like that is their offense. No lie.
I don't know if anyone was. I mean, I'm gonna admit I was not expecting this. I did not expect the Dolphins to be 6-3 at this point. I'll be honest.
I don't know what I expected from the season. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea what I expected.
I think both. Both of our expectations were reached at this point. This team looks dangerous.
It's hard. The defense to step up. The defense looks terrible.
Okay, well, think about this though. Bradley Chubb, that was his first game. They don't got that connection yet.
The issue is not the defensive players. The issue is that Boyer cannot scheme for shit. Boyer needs to go.
Okay, so this is what the Dolphins need to do in free agency and through the draft. Draft a fucking offensive lineman or pick one up.
I mean, our offensive line didn't look bad against the Bears. Granted, they don't have Robert Quinn anymore.
But still.
Give me 2 seconds. Alright. My bad.
But like, I know you always tell me this. The Dolphins' O-line isn't good.
I mean, it's been injured a lot this year.
So
We're missing Austin Jackson still, who's our right tackle. Austin Jackson's a big question mark because he's been really bad the first 2 years, but he didn't play bad the first 11 snaps of the season before he got hurt. So we'll see what Austin Jackson looks like. If he fixes the tackle issue, our offensive line will be solid. Because Connor Williams, I think, is ranked the best center or top 3 center by Pro Football Focus. He's had a good year. Armstead looks nasty as hell. Did you see the video of him blocking Aiden Hutchinson with one hand? He looks good.
But let's be honest though, the Dolphins, they need to upgrade. I'm not saying they need to upgrade. I'm saying they need to It doesn't need major improvements. At least sign at least one person in free agency or draft someone, and then you need to fix your quarterback situation because Xavier Howard looks like he's washed too.
No, Xavier Howard looks big wash. But don't worry, Cater looks nice.
Byron Jones still isn't back yet either.
He's not back either. He needs to go. He's injured prone as hell.
That'll be fine though. It'll be fine because Byron Jones.
Nick Needham's out. Igbo. I didn't hear much from him in the Bears game. I was watching the Bears game. I didn't see him much, so I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign from Igbo. But I would like for him to finally step up and be the guy that redrafted in the first round.
Dude, the Dolphins will be fine. They're gonna make the playoffs this year. Cause like, what even is the playoff picture even looking like? So
right now, I think we're 5th seed.
We're
No,
the
6th
sixth
seed.
seed.
6th
We're
seed.
the 6th seed right now.
Yeah.
So we would play the Jets. Cause right, is it 6-5 or how does that go?
No. We'd play whoever's third. Yeah, because
The
two would
Ravens.
play 4. We play 3. Oh, the Ravens again. Ugh.
But the Dolphins always play good against the Ravens.
No, we don't. No, we don't. That's a myth. Don't let that comeback fool you. No, we don't. That team has owned us the better part of the century.
Bro, you see that game last year though?
Listen,
The tip pass caught by the old lineman, bro, and then he did some freaky ass shit.
You know what I remember from the Ravens?
What?
2008 when we had a home game in the playoffs and we got blown out by freaking Ray Lewis.
Okay, well, that's Ray Lewis. But okay, I think that's enough with the Dolphins because I got way more hatred towards a different team right now than anyone else.
Ooh, let's hear it.
And so does Lil Wayne. I don't know if you saw that, but Lil Wayne
is
very pissed right now. And it's about my home state team, the Green Bay Packers. Gosh.
Ooh, good pass.
Dude, the Packers are irritating the living hell out of me. They really are. How the fuck do you lose to the Lions? To the Lions?
No, hold on. Take it back. I want to shout out Travis because last week when I was telling him how Tua's balling, he's like, it's only the Lions defense. It's only the Lions defense.
Shout out Travis. my old roommate, so in college. But the Packers lost 5 straight games. And we lost arguably our best defender this week.
Rashawn Gary, yeah.
To a torn ACL.
That's tough.
Aaron Jones went down with an injury.
Apparently he's good to play next week.
He's good, but like still.
I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of hurt because I was picking up AJ Dillon on every league the second I saw him go down.
But Aaron Rodgers. What the hell happened over the offseason? Did like Devontae Adams take like half of like your football knowledge and your football skill and just rip it away and take it to Vegas? But I got denied by Derek Carr because Derek Carr's fucking trash. But I mean, still. But you put up 9 points on the Lions. Rodgers, you threw 3 picks.
On the worst defense in the NFL statistically.
Defense. How? You scored 0 points in the first half. And I understand you got down to the 1 yard line like the first drive, and you're on the 1 yard line. You're gonna go for it. I don't know what team doesn't go for it, but like it's getting to a point where, which I agree with Lil Wayne, it's time to go. Rodgers, your time in Green Bay is over.
Is it time for Jordan Love?
No. I got multiple scenarios for you right now. So, my little old friend Pat McAfee, we all know the Jeff Saturday, who was recently hired as the interim head coach of the Colts.
We'll talk about that in a second.
Which, do you know what Jeff Saturday and Aaron Rodgers have connections with?
Who?
Jeff Saturday was Aaron Rodgers' center in Green Bay for a while. Mm-hmm. So they had a connection there. And we already know Pat McAfee and Rodgers have that connection too. So we're going to trade Aaron Rodgers for draft capital this offseason. But do you know what team what team is over the salary cap right now that you can think of? Way over the salary cap with
the Saints.
Okay. So we trade Jordan Love to the Saints with a draft pick for Michael Thomas. You relieve all of that cap space. But think about this. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. This is so realistic.
Michael Thomas gets injured on the plane ride to Green Bay.
But hold on. You think about name all the players in all sports that had major foot or ankle injuries. Give me at least two.
Oh, off the top of my head, major like foot injuries.
Foot or ankle injuries.
Maurice Jones-Drew.
Okay, that wasn't the I had in mind. But you think about Steph Curry. Who repairs Steph Curry's ankle?
Who?
This man lives in Green Bay. Hold on, I gotta make sure I get his name right because I saw a TikTok on it and I want to make sure I'm 100% right before I go on forward.
Oh my God, the Heat defense is driving Daniel crazy right now.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Oh, you're talking about TikTok. I hear TikTok.
Dr. Anderson. Where does Dr. Anderson live?
Well,
he lives in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The best foot and ankle surgeon in the entire country. So we're going to trade Jordan Love. We're going to get Michael Thomas. He's going to repair the living hell out of Michael Thomas's foot or ankle, whatever the hell is wrong with him. He's going to be healthy. And then with the Colts and our draft pick this year, we're going to draft a receiver and then a quarterback.
What quarterback you take in this draft?
Whoever's available. Best available. Bryce Young, whoever you want.
Bryce Young is probably going to go first overall. Although it should be CJ.
But think about this, though. How good are the Colts going to be?
Ass.
So, the Packers have a chance to still get the number one pick if they do that. But here's the issue with the Packers, though. We don't like to tank. We don't tank. That's not in our motto. We don't tank anymore. So that's just one scenario. Okay, I want to ask you, what do you think about that opinion? I think it's pretty realistic.
Let me check something real quick, because I feel like something about your scenario is off.
What do you think it is?
Never mind. I thought the Colts draft pick was traded to either Philly or Atlanta.
Okay, so what do you think about that first one? I think that's pretty darn good.
I think it's unrealistic in football.
I'm just thinking about it of the fact of the Saints would do it to relieve cap space. Michael Thomas isn't going to play. And we obviously know Chris Olave is their best receiver on that team.
Chris Olave is nice.
You relieve the cap space of Aaron Rodgers. You send Aaron Rodgers to a place where he would want to play because of Jeff Saturday and Pat McAfee.
And what does Pat McAfee have to do with the Colts, though?
He was their kicker.
He was their kicker, but he just has no ties to the team right now.
Yeah, but like he you know Pat McAfee does what he does, man. He will convince. He will convince.
Again, like he does no ties with them. I saw it be like, go to Indiana, bro. I loved it there. Go to Indianapolis.
That's what he does. That's what he's gonna do.
I don't think he's gonna do that though. He doesn't necessarily try to convince Aaron Rodgers like that.
Hey, I'm just.
Let's go, Bam.
It's just a scenario. Here's my second and last one. You trade everyone, literally. Trade Bakhtiari. You trade Rodgers. You trade away Amari Rodgers, that bum piece of shit.
Whoa,
Literally, Amari Rodgers is trash. You relieve a whole bunch of cap space. You develop Christian Watson. Hopefully he can stay healthy. You develop Romeo Doubs. And you see what you can do in the draft the next couple years while you're tanking. And then you draft Arch Manning.
I mean, you have to tank for Arch Manning for a little bit.
3 years.
I think
34 years.
I think he's a sophomore in high school.
Is he? I thought he was a senior this year.
He's not a senior this year. He's either a sophomore or a junior.
Well, no, he comes out in 2026, right?
Let's see. Not Archie. Arch.
I swear he's either a junior or a senior.
Class of 2023, so he'd be what?
So 4 years. 4 years.
Yeah, you gotta wait a little bit.
So 4 years.
I'm kind of mad he went to Texas, low key. I want him in LSU.
But think about that though. You can develop, draft, develop. Because the Packers are known for the organization to think that we can develop.
All right,
players
here's
like
the
that.
issue. No team develops their team outside of the quarterback. Trust me, that's what I wanted the Dolphins to do. Instead of taking Tua, we take Trevor Lawrence. But it doesn't work out like that. You go quarterback first. You just have to. And work around your quarterback strengths.
I mean, you don't even need to draft Arch Manning at that point if you run with Jordan Love and he's actually good, which he's not.
I feel like you have to give Jordan Love a year. You have to. You didn't.
Honestly, hold on.
Dra-
Honestly, I'm surprised we didn't put him in the Lions game. After Rodgers threw that third pick, I was like,
it's hard to like bench Aaron Rodgers just because of who he is. But I wouldn't be mad if you start Jordan Love a game. See what that's like. At some point, you have to have the balls to be like, Aaron Rodgers, you're done.
I think it would be like week 15, 16.
That's too late. If you want to turn around your season, at some point you have to do it.
We're not going to. We're not going to. We gotta look at it from the outside point of view, and that's me. I will look at it from that point of view. We are not good.
You guys have no receivers. I was saying that in the offseason. I didn't think it would be this bad, but you guys generally have no receivers.
We are currently the 12th ranked team in the NFC right now. And you're telling me the San Francisco 49ers aren't going to get any better?
McCaffrey.
So they're going to get better. So, I mean, the only teams I can see dropping off right now would be the Falcons, the Commanders, and maybe the Giants. But you also have the Saints and the Rams.
The Saints not it this year, bro.
They're not it?
Dennis Allen is not him.
It's a long shot because we play the Cowboys next week, which Mike McCarthy says he's got nothing wrong with Green Bay going into next week, but we already know he's got some blood that he's going for right now.
Of course.
So we got some blood going for on Sunday Night Football, and then
I might clutch it up in Dynasty League. Let's go.
And then we have Week 11, which is Thursday Night Football, right back at it, against Derrick Henry. Which with Rashawn Gary out,
Rashawn Gary, yeah.
Derrick Henry's going to run through our defense.
Gabe Vincent, who do you think you are?
But the question is, though, who's going to start, though? Ryan Tannehill or Malik Willis?
No, at that point it's Ryan Tannehill. Did you see what Malik Willis looked like the last 2 weeks?
He's awful.
He's not good at all.
The Tennessee Titans receivers caught.
It's not like the receiving core is really bad as well, and they struggle to get open. I mean, you have Robert Woods, but like they're struggling to get open. What was that?
I just think that there's a ton of better teams in the NFC than us. If anything, we're gonna.
The issue with that is that you're saying that to a league that's like probably the worst conference in sports right now.
What league?
The NFC. It's bad.
Do you think the Packers are really gonna make?
No, I know. I'm not talking about the Packers. I'm talking about that's how bad the Packers are. Is what I'm trying to say. You're arguably the worst conference in American sports right now.
We lost to the Giants.
There you go, Jimmy.
We
don't get
lost to the Giants, the Jets, the Lions, the Bills. But my issue isn't the teams above us. My issue is the schedule we have left. I'll say that.
That's what sucks about being 1 seed.
Because we have the Cowboys. I'm kind of as an L. The Titans, I think we're going to lose that game. We're gonna lose to the Eagles. We're gonna beat the Bears. We're probably gonna lose to the Rams. We're gonna lose to the Dolphins. We're gonna lose to the Vikings, and we're probably gonna beat the Lions. Hopefully.
Probably beat the Lions. That's what just happened. Or just transpired.
Honestly, we might go 1 in like 6 or 7 in our last how many games of the season. But that's my skew. There you go. Spew. My bad.
I don't have much to say about the Packers. It's just that's not your year. The team's pretty old. It's aging. The offense is aging. Not lack of receivers definitely is hurting Aaron Rodgers. Granted, his thumb is probably killing him.
See, this is my issue though. Did you see the highlights of the game though? He threw the ball to David Bakhtiari on like the 2-yard line and threw it like 5 yards short.
All right, Lamar, you're at the 1-yard line. Run it in.
Who?
Anyways, Lamar.
Oh, Lamar.
Fantasy statistics.
I'm telling you, man, dude, the Packers aren't good. Rodgers doesn't look good. I don't know what's up with him. I don't know if it's his haircut or whatever is going on right now. But he is awful.
He's just not him right now.
Is there anything else that you really want to talk about for football at this point? I mean,
you want to talk about the Eagles being overrated.
Oh, that's true. I do think the Eagles are overrated this year.
You know what's funny? When before the season started, you were talking about the Eagles being a good team. I was like, nah, it's gonna be the Cowboys. Now it's reversed.
So the only reason why, so obviously I did say that I did have the Eagles winning the division. But like looking, like, because at that time I wasn't really looking at the schedule. I was kind of just like, oh, okay, think off the top of my head, who do each roster has, and then play it off of that. They played the Lions. The Lions played them tough, but the Lions aren't good. The Vikings, they played Kirk Cousins on Monday Night Football, primetime.
Locked his ass up.
They played the Commanders, killed them. Commanders aren't good. They played the Jags. The Jags played them close. They won by 8, but still. The Cardinals are trash, too. I mean, you see what's happening going on with D-Hop and Kyler Murray at this point.
Trade D-Hop. Oh, you can't trade him anymore. Yeah. NFL trade deadline is too early.
And you see Robbie Anderson has like 1 target for like...
I was telling everybody that he's not good. People are fooled because he's fast. He's not good.
You played the Cowboys. You beat the Cowboys, which that's a good win. You killed the Steelers, and then you just beat the Texans on Thursday Night Football.
All right. My argument to you saying they've played nobody is the fact that, yes, they played nobody, but they've killed them all. Like, it's not like they're being in dogfights, and sometimes you're going to face adversity, even on the bad teams. You're going to play tough. But you've won convincingly every game.
Okay, what do you say is killed? Like,
you win convincingly. You win convincingly.
So, like, how many points? How many points?
It's not about winning points because sometimes you get garbage time TDs. It's about you dominating the game on both sides of the ball. They do that. You winning convincingly always look like the better team throughout the game. They've done that. Yes, their schedule has been pretty weak, and it's continued to be weak. They have the easiest schedule in the NFL. They don't really play a tough team this year. Maybe the Cowboys can beat them and they lose the undefeated streak, but who knows? But at the end of the day, it's you winning convincingly. That's what matters.
Not gonna lie, dude. I don't even think the Cowboys take them. I would say the Giants, honestly.
Maybe the Giants' defense looks nice.
Maybe the Titans, Derrick Henry.
Like, the issue with the Giants is in they find offense on that defense.
Saquon, but like you're not.
That's why I think the Cowboys have a better shot. Their defense is as good as the Giants, maybe slightly worse, and they have more offense than the Giants do.
Like, I know I said I had the Eagles winning the division this year, but like just looking at it, like their schedule is so weak, and I'm not super impressed by it. The only game I'm really impressed by is probably the Steelers game.
Again, I think if you win convincingly your games, it doesn't matter who you play.
Well, I mean, if you're beating like the Chiefs or someone by like double like.
Well, yeah, if you're beating the Chiefs, it looks better than you're beating the Jaguars, but.
But come on, man. Like, you gotta be honest, dude. You can't be like. I mean, I know I got it right, saying the Eagles were gonna win the division, and that's gonna happen. But like, you're the one out here saying the Cowboys were gonna win the division.
The Cowboys look good though.
But you talk about Mike McCarthy though. He's known for choking.
It's not about Mike McCarthy. It's about the fact that defense had so much time. Again, he's known for choking when?
In the playoffs.
That's not exactly. This is the regular season we're talking about.
And also another thing too is the Cowboys aren't that good with Dak.
That's not true.
During that stretch.
He looked great last game he played.
I don't know, man. He looked good because who did they play?
All I'm saying is the one thing the Cowboys need to understand is to stop playing Zeke. Tony Pollard is your guy.
The Cowboys didn't even play. They had a bye this week.
They didn't have players. I'm talking about the week before.
Huh?
I'm talking about the week before he looked good.
Oh yeah, but like they played the Lions.
Everyone looks good with the Lions. What's the point? Aaron Rodgers didn't look good against the Lions. I don't hear it.
CeeDee Lamb, Tony Pollard.
CeeDee Lamb has been struggling this year. He's very inconsistent.
I don't want to hear it. I'm done. I'm done. I had the Packers going like 12-6 this year.
Not happening.
That's not. It's not happening.
It's not happening. Okay.
Is there any other NFL news that you can think of, really?
What the hell is happening with the Rams?
I told you Bobby Wagner ain't it. They should have kept Von Miller.
The Rams looked toasted.
And I told you Andrew Whitworth is a big loss.
Bro, no, but like that team looks so like it doesn't even look like the same team that played last year.
Yeah, because they don't got OBJ. Which he is cleared. OBJ is cleared. And his top 4 teams, from what I heard, are the Rams, the Cowboys, the Packers, and the Giants.
I want him in Miami so bad.
That's a Super Bowl waiting to happen right there with another target
like
that.
I'm saying Miami. Call him up. Hit him up. Be like, come to South Beach.
He did say he wants to go somewhere where he can retire. Who doesn't want to live in a state with no state income tax, the most beautiful state in the entire world, and live on South Beach? Besides the hurricanes, but like that's the only downside.
Oh my god, don't get me started on Hurricanes. I know you're going to talk about the UM, but don't get me started on the UM. Don't get me started on that. University of Miami.
Oh yeah.
Don't get me started on
that. Oh my gosh. But like, come on, bro. Which I will be coming down soon. January. Podcast in person?
Yeah. You gotta start building the studio.
Yes, sir. But just looking at what's going on right now, I mean, Joe Mixon had 4 touchdowns, which is I think he had like the 6th highest.
4 touchdowns and a receiving touchdown.
Yeah, so 5, and that's like the 6th highest fantasy points.
The highest points in fantasy football history is 59.6.
And that's by Todd Gurley.
Don't remember who it was by.
I think it was Todd Gurley.
Yeah, nasty.
Or it was either Todd Gurley or LaShawn McCoy. It was one or the other.
I can see it being shitty. I'll check right now.
Is there anything else? The Raiders blew like a 15, 16 point lead or whatever 17 point lead? Was it really?
Mm-hmm.
No, it was a 10 point lead.
It was Jamal Charles.
Jamal Charles, yeah.
Shout out Jamal Charles. That's a lost name in football, bro. I swear to God.
Hey, the Chiefs won in overtime. Not really surprised about that, but
I mean the Titans' defense looks nice, but that offense looks bad.
But shout out to Tom Brady finally getting a win. Maybe this is an upside to the comeback.
Number 8 starts now.
Number 8 starts now. I mean, you called it. You said the Bucs were winning the Super Bowl.
Number 8 starts now. Watch.
But I think it's time to move on to some basketball. I think you know what today is. Today is I believe, one of the only slates of the season where it's
Every team play.
every single team plays today.
Excuse
And
me.
you recently told me that Joel Embiid and James Harden are going through a little bit of a feud state.
Yeah, apparently a lot of GMs are noticing that he's not happy watching Harden take the ball the whole time.
I think it's time. I mean, where do you think he would go though?
Yo, I don't know where he'd go, but if I was Miami, I'm shipping Bam. Like, I love Bam about his game. I'm not one of those casuals that's like, oh, Bam's trash. No, Bam's not trash.
He's good.
But if James Harden is on, not James Harden, if Joel Embiid is on the board, you trade for Joel Embiid.
They're not gonna trade Embiid. They're gonna trade Harden.
I'd keep. I mean, probably. No. Here's the issue with that. It's Daryl Morley.
But like, how are Sixers fans gonna react to that though?
It's Daryl Morley. Daryl Morley has a hard-on for James Harden. You need to understand this.
I know that he really pretty much reconstructed that.
That same
Right,
team thinking it's
that-
gonna work in the East. No, it's not gonna work. Especially with your coach being Doc Rivers, man.
He literally was just like, you know what? Let me just sign all of these old ass Rockets players to come back, but except for having Capella, we're gonna have Joel Embiid.
I mean, it's a major upgrade there, but no, it was never gonna work. And you have Tyrese Maxey now too.
So the Sixers are winning right now.
They're blowing up the Suns. Oh man, the Pelicans look off today.
Trying to think about any other real news. Oh, I have to talk about this though. It's about the Lakers.
Hey, no, hold up. Speaking of the Lakers, real quick. Miles Turner with a light 29-11 today on the Pelicans.
I know. What I've been telling you.
Hey, he's been looking bad this year, but today he hooping.
So, reports around the league are that the Lakers might be shipping AD by the deadline.
All right, where do you think he goes? If they trade him, where do you think he goes?
Honestly, this might be a shout. But like, what happens if they ship him to like Brooklyn for Kyrie and Ben Simmons?
You with Kyrie.
Bro, Kyrie and Braun? Come on.
Did you not see the reports for Kyrie today?
Yeah, dude, he might get released. That's good.
No. He might be like not play ever again. He's talking about contemplating retirement.
No, it's not gonna happen. Because you know what, LeBron is about to get on the phone with him and be like,
The
"Yo,
same LeBron that condemned him on live TV?
stop it. Stop.
It's the same LeBron?
Hold on a second. Kyrie dissed LeBron when he left Cleveland.
Oh,
But
get
you
that.
know what? You know what?
And
Bron
LeBron
did?
just returned the favor.
You know what? No, hold on. LeBron accepted his apology.
And
And
LeBron just condemned him on TV.
The least Kyrie could do is fix what he did. The Nets release him. We pick him up. And then we trade AD. Do I know where he's going to go? Absolutely not. I don't know where he would go. I mean, it would have to be a haul and a half to get him. I'll tell you that right now.
I'll tell you this right now.
You probably want him to go
Kyrie.
to Miami.
No, I don't. First of all, it's not going to happen. Mickey Arison is Jewish. He's not going for that.
No, I'm talking about Anthony Davis.
No, hell no.
How about a little bit of a swip swap? We'll take on.
You could take, if you're going to make a trade between the Lakers and the Heat, you could take Kyle Lowry and Duncan Robinson, give me Russell Westbrook.
No. We want Tyler Hero.
Sure, nope, done. I'm out. There's nothing on your team worth Tyler Hero.
Bro, so you wouldn't even take Braun back?
No! He's cooked!
Bro, I'm asleep right now, bro.
He's
Come on.
cooked! That's a 1-year investment at this point.
No, bro. No, he signed an extension.
The point is that by 1 year, I'm talking about how long his shelf life might be at his peak.
But hold on a second. You have Jimmy Butler. You have Bam. You have all these pieces that can score and shoot. The thing that you need is a playmaker. And that's
Yes,
what
I
Bron
agree.
is. And that's what the Heat.
Or I can go cheaper and get Westbrook. Your point?
No. Russ, he ain't leaving. He's staying in LA.
Oh, now you want Russ to
No,
stay, huh?
no.
Now you want Russ to stay after all the slander and the abuse this man took the last 2 years from you. You want Russ to stay.
Hold on a second. Russell Westbrook pretty much said he doesn't want to leave LA.
That's not up to him, is it?
But think about this, though. If he continues to keep playing how he is, we might be able to ship him out, get pieces, and be like, yo, you want to come back for like, I don't know, like 10 mil a year to come off the bench and run the second unit? So, I mean,
Bro.
technically, it would be like ship him to get pieces and then just bring him back right away.
Bro, just give me Russ. If I was going to trade for someone, give me Russ. Give me his expiring contract. Give me Duncan and Kyle Lowry off the books immediately. And that's rock.
You see, what did I tell you last week? Well, I want you to tell me what I said last week to you about Russell Westbrook.
What did you tell me last week about Russell Westbrook?
I said it's scary what's going on. And what I've been telling you is I want him gone. But if he's going to keep playing like how he's playing,
Better than LeBron right now?
hey, stop it.
Am I wrong?
Get some help.
Am I wrong?
Get some help.
The last week and a
Get some
half,
help.
who's been playing better?
Get
LeBron
some
or
help.
Russ? Who's been playing better?
LeBron has an injured foot. I don't want to hear
my
it.
God.
Why you
We've
think
seen
he's
LeBron
sitting
play
out
with
tonight?
We've seen LeBron play with injuries better than this.
Hold
Just
on
a-
a second.
Just admit he looks a step slow.
He does. LeBron is looking like he's slowed down a little bit.
Okay.
But here
let's go,
is my
you.
scenario to fix everything about the Lakers.
There is no
Anthony-
scenario. There is no scenario to fix the Lakers. right now.
Yeah.
They have too many issues to fix through one trade.
No. I'm not talking about trading anyone right now. You sit LeBron. You sit Anthony Davis. You let AD heal his back. You let Bron heal his foot. They probably missed like a week and a half, 2 weeks worth of games. You bring them back fully healthy, and then you're good. And then when the trade deadline comes around, they better make moves. That's all I got to say. They better not be like the Packers, not make moves. The worst move the Lakers can do is not make moves.
Hey. The Packers offered a first round pick for DJ Moore. It's not on them. It's the Panthers are idiots.
But hey, just let Bron and AD rest. Let them get healthy. Dennis Schroeder's about to come back. Thomas Bryant's about to come back.
I really wonder how Dennis Schroeder fits in all this now that Westbrook is coming off the bench.
That's good. Dennis Schroeder can play with the first unit. So then we can run LeBron.
Hold on. Shams just tweeted out. After 18 NBA seasons, 8-time All-Star Dwight Howard has signed a deal with the Taiwanese pro team. I'm not going to pronounce that name, Leopards. The man's in Tijuana.
Dwight Howard's gone. He's in China. Mr. China Man.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry Shannon tweeted it.
Yeah, Shams
Well,
tweeted it.
Wait, did you say Shannon Sharp or Shan?
Shams.
Oh, I think it said Shannon.
No.
But like, let's be honest though. Like, do you think that'd be the worst scenario for the Lakers?
The thing is with the Lakers is the fact that that's not going to fix all the issues they have.
See, I think it'll,
There's a lot of issues they have right now. Besides, like, they're struggling to get the ball in the hoop, period. Sitting out those two almost guarantees you're going to lose more games.
but like that's not the thing though. The thing is though, like, with them hurt, LeBron is less explosive because of his foot. AD, even though he's been playing. Hey, I don't want to hear
AD's defense has been nice. AD's defense has
AD,
been really
even
nice.
with an injured back, is leading the league in defensive center. How you say it? Defensive center ratings, I guess you could say. And he's still hooping.
Defensive rating for a center would be better.
Yes. But at this point, he's not shooting in the second half. That's the issue.
AD's offense is cooked. He's done on offense.
Because of his back. I'm
His-
telling you.
I mean, it could be because of his back. It could not be because of his back. Regardless, the man won a ring and did not care for basketball.
I'm telling you. You sit them, you let them recover, you let them heal, and then you have them come back with Dennis Schroeder and with Thomas Bryant. because then you can run a Schroeder, Lonnie Walker, LeBron, AD, Thomas Bryant lineup. To me that sounds nice. I mean, I like it. Maybe
Trying to figure out where the shooting's at in that lineup, but fair enough.
Thomas Bryant, he can shoot. Lonnie Walker can shoot.
Lonnie Walker is probably your best shooter, and I think he is this season shooting out a. Let me see.
I mean, the dude been hooping recently. That's all that matters.
He is shooting at a 29% clip from three.
Hey, man. Or, I mean, we could start Matt Ryan or Austin Reeves. I'm okay with either or.
Thomas Bryant is a career 35% shooter from three.
See, that's good for a center.
On. Just give me a second. Just basketball reference. On 1-3 a game.
Hey, it don't matter. As long as it's going through the rim and it counts as 3 points, that's all that matters.
On 1-3 a game, he's shooting 35%.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just wait till this team gets healthy.
It's not looking good, bruv.
But the thing I gotta say though,
Time out who? Time out who? What happened?
Kawhi Leonard is out.
He's cooked. He's cooked.
Out
His
indefinitely.
knee is cooked. His knee is cooked.
He's out indefinitely with that knee injury still. And not gonna lie, dude, John Wall might be cooked too.
Oh, he called out of bounds?
John Wall might be cooked too.
No, what?
Dude, he's
What?
always hurt. He's always
But
hurt. Man.
when he's playing, he's hooping.
But he's out more games than he's actually playing.
Because they're taking a slow on him. They told him he can't play back-to-backs. They told him he's sitting down games right now to get him back.
Why is it?
But
Kawhi
he's
missed-
hooping when he's hooping.
Kawhi missed like a year and a half worth of basketball. And
That's the issue. Kawhi's a different situation. That man's knee is cooked. He is done for. He should retire sooner rather than later because that knee is gone. You know it's bad when he wants to play. Remember, he didn't want to play in San Antonio. He wants to play now, and his knee is not letting him play.
Dude, I'm telling you, the Clippers aren't as good as they.
It's
And I
not-
still don't think they are as good as they were projected to be.
The West is blown wide open just to lose to the Bucks in 4.
Dude, I'm like. The best team in the West right now that could give them a challenge is the Suns.
No, 4. 4. Bucks in 4.
But like, what the fuck's going on with the Warriors?
Okay, ready for this? I don't know if you've seen the stats. They have the best starting lineup in basketball, statistically.
Mm-hmm.
They have the worst bench in basketball, statistically. Their bench has literally cost them 6 or 7 games.
But Steve Kerr wants to play all of these young players.
He's not. Kuminga's not getting minutes right now because
Well, he is
apparently
now.
They want yeah, they now said he's going to get minutes because Kuminga has been apparently immature and they want him to mature with basketball. Jordan
Yeah.
Poole has been god awful this year.
Yeah, with like how many carries against the Heat in that game?
3. But like a big thing I genuinely think Jordan Poole has in his head that he's better than Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson has looked terrible this year as well.
Agreed. Totally agree.
James Wiseman, the game is too fast for him.
Yeah, dude, I think James Wiseman, he is.
The game is
overhyped.
too fast for him. The game is too fast for him at the moment. He's not looking good.
Hold on. Oh, here, Josh Allen. He looks like he's got nerve damage in his elbow. That's gonna be a couple weeks.
We'll see.
But like, dude, the West is just trash now.
I think
Honestly,
the Nuggets are starting to figure it out. I think now that Jamal Murray is slowly coming back to form, Bones Highland's looking good again.
KCP.
Michael Porter Jr. is looking really good. Bruce Brown's looking really good now. I think the Nuggets are starting to figure it out. And I think Nuggets Bucks would be a fun finals to watch if you like basketball. Obviously-
Nuggets, Mavs. Give it to me. Luka Magic.
Huh?
Luka Magic.
Nuggets Bucks?
No.
Nuggets,
Bucks,
Mavs?
Mavs. Bucks.
There you go. There you go.
Bucks, Mavs.
Well, the Mavs suck besides Luka.
They're 5-3. They're about to trade for Ben Simmons sooner or later.
Bad outside of Luka. But that's also because they're running insane amounts of ISO ball, which is not going to work.
Well, what do you think the Mavs have been doing the past like 3 years?
They've been filming in their team more than years prior. This year it's just get the ball Luka and pray.
Christian Wood been hooping though. Christian Wood really be hooping out here.
He's nice. I mean, they should start him. I don't know why they're not starting him.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna need to see my boy Jaden Hardy to get some minutes, please.
Honestly, there's a chance the Bucks don't even make it out of the East because of one team, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I like the Cavs. Trust me, I do like the Cavs. They just are not going to keep up with Giannis and Middleton and Drew the way Drew's been playing and Brook Lopez, who's the best shot blocking center in the NBA, the best shot blocking player in the league this year for some reason.
I mean, he came out of nowhere. Last year he was trash. Now he's turning into Superman.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from.
He might make an All-Star team this year.
I don't know where it came from, but he's hooping. And they have Bobby Portis off the bench. And I just think the Bucks also have the experience. The Cavs don't have the adversity. They don't have to face the adversity.
Think about this yet. Chris Middleton isn't even playing.
And they're undefeated. Chris Middleton hasn't played. They still have Joe Ingles to add to that team. And Pat Connaughton, who's a consistent floor player.
Okay, so like if we look based off just like, again, I know you may hate me for this, but if we go off of who they played this year so far.
Oh my god, here we go. Bro, again, as I said, it's not who you play, it's how convincingly you beat them. Yes, the Celtics have had the Cavs have had a way tougher schedule. I mean, they beat the Celtics twice.
But if you think about this, like if you're playing shitty teams,
it's the NBA. You don't run from anybody. You play the whole league.
They played the Sixers. They won by 2. They destroyed the Rockets. They beat the Nets. They beat the Knicks. They beat the Hawks. They beat the Pistons twice. They beat the Thunder without Giannis, and they beat the Timberwolves.
That's not a bad. Oh, hold up, Timberwolves. I got a topic.
Okay.
The Rudy Gobert trade is the worst trade in basketball history. Easy there, Flight.
What it do, Flight Crew?
Easy there, Flight. Easy there. No. This is literally irritating me. So you traded 5 first-round picks to go up 3 positions in the defensive rankings. The man went field goalless for 9 quarters in a row.
And do you know
you traded 5 first-round picks for Joel Anthony?
And do you know who has a better record than them right now?
The Utah Jazz! Bro, the Jazz have a lottery pick, and it's not their pick.
Dude, not gonna lie though, I think this is what people are missing about the Jazz. They don't have a star, but they have like 8, 9 dominant role players that can play the living hell out of it.
That know their role and they don't try to force shots.
Colin Sexton, Lauri Markkanen, Mike Conley, Jordan Clarkson, Walker Kessler. Who the hell knew who Walker Kessler was until this year?
He was nasty in Kansas last year.
Was he? I don't.
Was he in Kansas? He was nasty in college. I remember seeing his name in college in the tournament.
Let me look at it. Walker Kessler.
Oh my God! The Heat are dicking the Blazers down.
No, he played for the University of Auburn.
Auburn. That's yes. I remember. He was the next to Jabari. That's who it was. Yeah, it was the white boy.
But they haven't even played. They still have Ochai Agbaji and Nickeil Alexander-Walker coming off that who aren't even playing much. Those are 2 good role players.
Nah struggled last year.
Well, and then you got Azubuike, who can lock down the paint. You got Malik Beasley. You have Jordan Clarkson.
They know their roles. They don't force bad shots. They target the mismatches. They're a really well coached team.
Dude, and thinking about this too, Mike Conley is coming off his $22 million salary, I'm pretty sure, this year, right?
That contract year.
So they're gonna free cap space that way. They still have Colin Sexton too. Colin Sexton been hooping.
He's starting to figure it out, yeah.
This team is nice. Lauri Markkanen is probably gonna make an All-Star team this year.
We'll see. Because it is tough to make it in the West sometimes. They do have a lot of players that are very favorable.
Yeah, because it's not about record for the All-Star game. It's all about popularity.
Popularity, yeah.
Which, I mean, let's be honest. Would you rather see Lauri Markkanen or would you rather see who's a good example?
LeBron
Not,
James.
well, yeah, well, LeBron's gonna be All-Star captain again. It's obvious.
I don't know. I don't know. He's not looking good to be a captain. He was gonna get voted in though against LeBron,
But think about this though. Bron's about to break. I mean, okay,
Steph Curry's gonna be captain this year. I put money on it.
okay, fair enough. But like, dude, it's so tough. The West, I don't understand how the Jazz are good. I don't. They know.
I just broke it down for you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because I watched the Lakers game. Was it yesterday? No, 3 days ago. 3 days ago. That team is good.
Once again, and I hate to break this down to people. Coaching matters.
That man is like 31 years old. And
He was under Ime Udoka. Speaking of Ime Udoka, did you see that the league is stepping in to not let Ime Udoka coach the Nets?
well, it's not even that, dude. All the women in the Nets organization are going against him.
I ain't gonna lie, I want the Nets to get Quinn Snyder so bad because they're gonna be so ass with Quinn Snyder.
Bro, but like, come on, man, dude. Like the Jazz they came out of nowhere, bro. We had them finishing. At
No. We knew we thought they were gonna be taking him. We would generally thought we were gonna be taking. Will what's his name? Will Turner? The coach.
Their head coach.
Yeah, Will something, right?
Let me look.
The Hawks are beating the
The Bucks. Will the Bucks go down tonight?
It's only a matter of time. I mean, no team goes undefeated. Will Hardy, that's his name. He's a good head coach.
He's already better than Quinn Snyder.
I'm so mad because I made that TikTok where I was ranking coaches and I put him at 5 because we just didn't know where he was gonna be at. It didn't mean he was gonna be a bad coach or a good coach. We just didn't. He's looking like at worst he'd be 2.
Did we talk about Nash last week?
I don't know, but thank God he got. But yes, we did. Yeah, we did.
There's reports someone was gonna pick him up somewhere.
Charlotte.
Yeah, be an assistant, which I wouldn't mind it. Teach LaMelo.
As I said, he should have been an assistant way before he should have been a head coach.
I mean, we saw what Jason Kidd happened with Jason Kidd.
Exactly.
He's a terrible head coach.
He looked good in Dallas last year.
Yeah, well, he was a terrible head coach in
Brooklyn.
And Milwaukee. Then he went to the Lakers. Granted, I don't think Frank Vogel's a good coach. I don't think he learned under Frank Vogel. I think he learned more under Phil Handy and LeBron itself. And then went to Dallas and became a good coach.
I mean, that's what you need sometimes. You just need assistants experience. You need to hear other head coaches, learn other strats, learn other play styles, realize the type of talents you have. Learn, because there's certain nuances in coaches that you don't learn as a player.
But, like, let's think about this, though. We're, like, most teams are, 11, 10, 11, 12 games into the season? We still got another 70 to go.
There's a lot of season left. We're talking about stuff in November that might not even be true at all come, like, April.
Hopefully not. Lakers make the playoffs. But let me pull something up. We're going to do this again. Because I enjoyed it last week. I don't know about you.
Alright, let me look for a player then. You look for a player, I'll look for a player.
Oh, I got one. So we're going to be doing we're going to pick a random NBA player. We got to name the teams, and then we got to figure out who they played for. I think mine might be a little obvious, so I'm going to change mine actually. Come on, I need one. Oh yeah, I got one.
I got one.
Okay, hold on. Okay, you can go.
Alright. Ready for it?
Yeah.
This one might be either super obvious or not, so I don't know. So he started his career in Philadelphia.
Okay.
He went to Dallas. He went to OKC. He went to the Knicks, and he's in Detroit now.
Philly, Dallas, Thunder, and Detroit, right?
Knicks, Detroit.
Detroit. Oh, uh, shit. Nerlens Noel.
Yeah, is it gonna be super obvious or super not?
Yeah. Okay, I think mine's pretty difficult.
All right.
He played for Charlotte, and he played for Portland.
Charlotte, and he played for Portland. He's in Portland right now.
No.
No, so where's he at right now?
So he's a free agent.
He's a free agent right now. He played for Charlotte. He played for only Charlotte in
Portland. Yes.
Damn, I could think of the vice versa, which would be Nick Batum, but Charlotte and then Detroit and then Portland.
I mean, I can do a different one since he's not on a team right now. But I'll tell you, he played last year though.
Who was last year? He was in Portland last year.
Yeah. I'll find a different one because like that one's kind of hard.
Who was in Portland last year? What position?
He's listed as a center.
Center. Ooh, centers that played in Charlotte. It's not Plumlee. Is Mason Plumlee?
No. Mason Plumlee played for the Nuggets, and he played for the Pistons.
There's like 3 Plumlees, bro.
Marshall, Mason, and Miles.
Yeah.
Don't ask how I know that. Okay, do you need another clue?
Sure.
He played for the University of Indiana.
That's not helpful at all.
Nope.
That is not helpful at all.
He came into the league with your boy, Victor Oladipo.
Give me a second. Let me check my fancy. I'm checking fancy.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you a different one. That one's kind of hard. I'm not gonna.
Who would it be?
Cody Zeller.
Oh, Cody Zeller. He's not in the league. Wow.
Okay, this one's a lot easier, and then we can end it off of this one, unless you want to do another one.
Wow. Let's see.
So this man played for the Spurs, the Pacers, Utah, Sacramento, Cleveland, Milwaukee, OKC, Philadelphia, and Milwaukee.
He's in Milwaukee now.
Yes.
Milwaukee now. Read me the teams again.
Okay. San Antonio, the Indiana Pacers, the Utah Jazz, the Sacramento Kings, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Philadelphia 76ers, and he's on the Milwaukee Bucks.
So he was in the Sixers. When was he in the Sixers?
2020, 2021.
2020. So that's 2 years ago?
2 years ago, yeah.
Alright. So Philly, and then he went back to the Bucks.
I'll tell you this. He was in a major trade for a team to win a championship.
So he has a ring.
No, but he was involved in a major trade for a team to win a ring eventually.
Oh, so it'd be the Cleveland trade?
No. I'll read the teams over again.
You said Cleveland, so I'm guessing LeBron and Cleveland.
The Spurs, the Pacers, the Utah Jazz, the Sacramento Kings, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Philadelphia 76ers, and then again the Milwaukee Bucks.
I'm trying to think who's in the Bucks roster right now. Let's go from there. Oh, come on, Lamar.
Do you want another clue?
What position?
Oh, you too. So he's a point guard, but he was traded for a player who was a multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year.
It's got to be George Hill.
Yeah. I thought I'd give it away when I said he was traded for a multiple-time champion. And then when I said the Spurs and the Pacers.
Yeah, no, I should have thought of Pacers. When they said Spurs Pacers, I was thinking Collison for some reason.
Who?
Daryl Collison. Not in the NBA anymore.
Daryl Collison. He played for.
But I don't know if he played for the Spurs, but he's the first player I think of when you said Pacers for some reason.
I'm gonna look that up actually. The Basketball Reference don't even got this. Don't even got this man.
Collison?
I found it. Hold on.
I don't think he played for the Spurs, but
No, he played for the Pacers.
He played for the Pacers. That's the first name I thought of when you said Pacers.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think yeah, it wasn't a very I guess eventful week in sports really that much, but we definitely made it pretty eventful, not gonna lie.
It was a fun little pod.
So just a little bit of a score updates on things. The Hornets lost to the Wizards by 8. The Rockets beat the Magic 134 to 127.
Let me check fantasy basketball real quick.
The Pistons beat the Thunder. The Pacers took down the Pelicans.
Oh my God, Jalen Green did what? He dropped 43 on my bench.
Paolo Banchero had 30. That's fine. The Mavs are down by 14 to the Nets. The Spurs are up by 1 against the Nuggets. The Knicks are blowing out the Timberwolves right now. The Celtics up by 11.5 against the Grizzlies. Bulls are up by 12 against the Raptors. The Heat are up by 12 against the Blazers right now. Bucks are down by 11. Suns down by 6 against Philly. And then just a quick NFL look at the score of the Ravens game. Ravens are up 17-3, third quarter. Lamar's got 1 TD so far. I'm guessing
I need more.
Does he have a rushing TD too?
No. Just passing.
Who scored the other one? I'm guessing
Drake.
Kenyon Drake, okay. Well, appreciate everyone for watching. And we'll be back next week. Hopefully Emmanuel wins his fantasy football league. Pray for us in fantasy basketball. I'm 2-1 in both leagues.
Alright.
Take care, everyone.
And see you, Space Cowboy.